Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Paulinho. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think it's hard not to reference this guy, Vitor Roque, because to me, he seems to be like a tube of glue, simply because everything that's played into him.
It's Zahavi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Zahavi is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Zahavi. Back when it goes. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. He's found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vitor Roque actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cut it out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it. Can he get away? Zahavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Paris ended up in no man's land. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Zahavi, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great ball. And the shots! Oh, good stop, it had to be. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel have their second corner now. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's beaten the last man. Zahavi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Andreas Pereira. Nicely spread. But where it came from. Lofted in. Zahavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Zahavi. Zahavi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Andreas Pereira. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. He's in one-on-one. And the shot! Goal! Palmeiras! And we have liftoff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palmeiras have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's another good win of the ball. Good ball, good take. And he's worked it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. Flings in. Towering header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Sahavi. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Israel go in at half-time with a game to chase.
By the local police.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Takes a shot! Off the post! And no mistake! And this is getting better and better. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Now it's Sahavi. Sahavi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's dribbled past his man here. Oh, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, what's he giving here? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So we're ready to go. he's been caught on it here. And one more try. And that's a sharp finish. Israel cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Sahavi. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Can
filled.
he latch on to this? It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nice one too. Chance, surely! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Skillfully cut out. He is... Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Palmeiras,
just the keeper in his way. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the far post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well read, nice interception. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Distributed tidily. Felipe getting up there!
Added time.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. All hands on deck for this one. Five minutes to add. And this is Sahavi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they could break here. He's in a great position here. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's neat. And this is... He's having a shot! This time, surely! Chance to shoot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And that is that. Israel have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Israel really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected. and popping up with the odd goal.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he was quick to react. And this is Zahavi. And no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kamada, chance, surely! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front!
Mitoma really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Japan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And he's got away from it. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the trip.
Tries scooping one. Goal! Israel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, nicely intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. Tries to get it clear, and here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Stood up well to him there. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Japan with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Minamino! Oh, that is rather wayward. That has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Zahavi, and he is dashing away. Kamada.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ito, looking for the run. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Israel looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's on it, can he get away? And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Ito is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's been played through. Space for him to turn and look. Crosses it. He's rising! And that's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Ito gets across to intercept that. And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Please watch the screen if you have a
We've
ticket.
been blessed with a goal late in first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Kubo. And he's intervened well there. Sahavi. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Minamino.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Minamino. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kamada. That's a little off target. Now it's Sahavi. Now, what about a counter-attack? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Just the keeper in his way, and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Opts to... And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kamada, given the lift of his goal. Itakura. He's looking wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Sahavi. This looks promising.
Pretty robust defending.
Minamino. Kubo. Now it's Sahavi. And here's Sahavi. Oh, that's a key interception. Minamino. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's gone for a throw-in. Minamino. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Sahavi. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kubo. And it's Kamada. Israel are looking to break at pace, and he's worked it through. Pinches it off him. He has found the way through. Kamada. Minamino. Could move up a gear here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Distributed tidily. Minamino. Chance! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's in plenty of space here. Toma. Goes for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's in one-on-one. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And this is Zahavi. Picked out brilliantly. He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance.
And a chance! Oh, good finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very...
Shot a goal! That's another chance! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they had to shake on that, Peter, but there's no question who will be the happier of the two. A good show against opponents who were notably superior.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.